Hello and welcome to Unit 1, Understanding Business Activity, Section 1, Business Activity, and Lesson 1, The Purpose and Nature of Business Activity. I'm Mr. Johnson, and in today's lesson we'll be covering the concepts of needs, wants, scarcity, and opportunity cost, the importance of specialization, the purpose of business activity, and the concept of adding value and how added value can be increased. First, we have the concepts of needs, wants, scarcity, and opportunity cost. Business activity is the process of creating, producing, and selling goods and services in order to make a profit. The concept of needs, wants, scarcity, and opportunity cost are all related to this process. Needs are the basic necessities that people have in order to survive, such as food, shelter, and clothing. Businesses provide goods and services to meet these ends. Wants are the things that people desire but are not essential for survival. Businesses also provide these goods and services to meet wants. Scarcity refers to the limited availability of resources such as money, labor, and raw materials. These are the things that are needed to produce goods and services. Because resources are scarce, businesses must make choices about how to use them most efficiently. And opportunity cost is the cost of the next best alternative that must be given up in order to pursue a certain action. So in other words, it's the cost of the trade-off you make when you choose to use resources to produce one good or a service instead of another. Businesses must also consider the opportunity cost of the choices they make. The importance of specialization. Specialization is the process of focusing on a specific area of expertise or a specific aspect of the production process in order to become more efficient and productive. The purpose of specialization in business activity is to increase productivity and efficiency and thus to increase profits. In a business setting, specialization can take many forms. For example, a company might specialize in a certain type of product, such as electronics or clothing, or a certain aspect of production, such as research or development or marketing. By specializing in a specific area, a business can become an expert in that area, which allows them to produce goods and services more efficiently and at a lower cost. This in turn allows the business to help sell their goods and services at a lower price, and it makes them more competitive in the market. Specialization also allows for division of labor, where different workers are assigned to different tasks, which can lead to an increase in productivity. For example, in the car manufacturing industry, one worker may be responsible for assembling the engine, another for assembling the transmission, and another for assembling the body of the car. This division of labor allows for greater efficiency in production because each worker becomes an expert in their specific task. The purpose of business activity. The purpose of business activity is to create, produce, and sell goods and services in order to make a profit, as I said. A profit is the money a business earns after all of its expenses have been paid. Businesses exist to fulfill the needs and wants of consumers by providing goods and services that they need or desire. To do this, businesses must use resources such as money, labor, and materials to produce and distribute their products. They must also make strategic decisions about how to price and market their products in order to compete with other businesses in the market. The ultimate goal of a business is to make a profit, as I said, which is the money that is left over after all the expenses have been paid. Profits are used to pay for the costs of running the business, such as salaries, rent, and utilities. They can also be used to invest in the business, such as by buying new equipment or expanding the business. Profits can also be used to pay dividends to the owners or shareholders of the business, or to be saved for the future use. The concept of adding value and how added value can be increased. The purpose of business activity is not only to make a profit, but also to add value for customers. Adding value means creating something of worth for customers, such as a product or service that improves their lives or solves a problem. So adding value can be increased by making the product or service better, faster, cheaper, or more convenient. Making the product or service better can be done by improving the quality of the product or service, adding new features or benefits, or increasing the durability or lifespan of the product. Making the product or service faster can be done by increasing the speed of production or delivery, or by making the product or service more accessible or easier to use. Making the product or service cheaper can be done by reducing the cost of production, increasing efficiency, or by finding new, less expensive materials. And then making the product or service more convenient can be done by making it more accessible, such as through online sales or home delivery, or by making the purchasing process more straightforward or personalized. In addition, a company can add value by creating additional services or products that complement the main offering, by providing excellent customer service, by being innovative in the products or services they provide. A company can also engage in corporate social responsibility activities, which can help to increase the company's reputation and attract more customers who are willing to pay a premium for products or services from a socially responsible company. That's all we have for Lesson 1, the purpose and nature of business activity. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for Unit 1, Section 2, Classification of Businesses, Lesson 1, Economic Sectors in terms of primary, secondary, and tertiary sectors. Thanks for watching.